Byron Scott out after 2 years as Lakers head coach. I'm CineSport's Noah Coslov getting reaction from Steve Kyler, BasketballInsiders.com. Steve, you surprised with the timing here?
The timing was odd. I think the result was probably necessary. I don't think anybody who watched the Lakers last year thought, hey, Byron did a great job, let's keep this guy around. But the fact that this wasn't done like Randy Whitman and Sam Mitchell, that at the end of the season they made the decisive decision and got right into the coaching search, the fact that you waited till Tom Thibodeau came off the board and Scotty Brooks came off the board was a little puzzling. And the fact that it took so many meetings. I mean, the reports out of L.A. are that, they met with Byron twice before, really deciding to make this decision. He did not meet incentives in his contract, so basically it was a team option to keep him. You didn't owe him any money. I mean, it's real puzzling why it took this long to get to this decision.
Yeah, I didn't think that they were going to fire him, even if it did come right away after the season, because I didn't think that the Lakers wanted to pay another guy not to coach anymore. And given this whole new regime, who knows what the Lakers are thinking. But where do the Lakers go from here now with the head coach?
Well, it's the same list you're hearing from everybody else. Vinny Del Negro, we're going to make a run at Jeff Van Gundy. We'll see if Jay Wright at Villanova, Kevin Ollie. But the one that's really intriguing to me is David Blatt. And, I think David Blatt, and you and I have talked about this, kind of got the raw deal in Cleveland. This is arguably the most accomplished head coach that's not named Popovich or Jackson. He's won everywhere he's gone. He's built programs everywhere he's gone. And when you think about being able to manage the fishbowl that is the Lakers, David Blatt would be the first guy I call. Now, of course, you're going to hear about Luke Walton, and I think everybody has a love affair with Luke Walton. But if you're talking about somebody who can put in a program and develop some of these young kids and maybe be attractive to a free agent, might be David Blatt is the best option.
Right, so that's the question. Attractive to a free agent. And everybody around the league knows that LeBron got David Blatt out. Do free agents look at that and say, well, I can't go play for this guy. LeBron hates him.
Well, maybe, but I'll tell you, I've talked to as many players that have played for David Blatt who speak the world of him, and I don't think that anybody who's really on the inside of the NBA has any delusions about how LeBron has viewed other coaches, whether it's Eric Spoelstra or whether it was Mike Brown. The list of coaches that LeBron has kind of soured on has more to do with LeBron than I think the coach. But I think you got to look at the record, and I think you saw it, just in reaction when David Blatt got fired from, some of the vocal NBA players on Twitter. This guy had won the Eastern Conference, and he's out. So I think, one, in any free agent pitch, you're going to sit down and you're going to talk. And I think David Blatt is incredibly credible in the room. And I think that that's going to be a big part. Now, does that sway a Kevin Durant? Does that sway a Mike Conley? I think we'll see. But I think it's an interesting look, especially if you're talking about building around a young core.
Yeah, I think you're right. Steve Kyler, BasketballInsiders.com. Good talking to you. Thanks, Steve.